Hi lovelies, I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked, and welcome to your weekly Oracle and Tarot reading for May 29th through June 4th. So the last week of May. Happy birthday to you Geminis out there. Any special announcements I do have my Inspiration for the Uninspired free e-guide up on the mavenunmasked.com website for you all to download. I do also have two new reading options, the Archangel Healing reading and my personal new fave, my past life reading. I've done a few of them and they have just been phenomenal and so insightful and just absolutely beautiful. So they're my new favorite readings that I'm doing is the past life reading. It's 12 cards, looking at 12 different areas of your past life and what challenge do you bring from that life into this incarnation. We talk about your mom, your dad in that life. We talk about your career. We talk about your money, who you were, how you died, all kind, the story of it, and also where this was potentially. So I'm having a ton of fun doing those. So I highly encourage you to check it out. You can only get the past life reading and the Archangel Healing reading as well as the free e-guide on the mavenunmasked.com website. That's the only place you'll find it. You can find it on my homepage or under the Book a Reading tab. Okay. I do have some events coming up at the end of June, June 30th, July 1st, and July 7th. I do have some reading events going on in Columbia, Maryland. If you're local, you can find information about that on my page as well under in-person services and events. Okay, so this week I will be using the After Tarot, which is a brand new fave of mine, loving it. You can find my thoughts and review on it on the mavenunmasked.com blog. I will also be using the Archangel Raphael healing cards because Archangel Raphael is the real OG. I've been doing a lot of work with Raphael and amazing. That's all I'll say. It's just amazing. And I also wanted to draw a card because for some reason this deck speaks to me of like Gemini season. Maybe it's when I purchased it. It was one of my first decks, the Conscious Spirit Oracle as well. It's a little bonus. Okay, so everyone, I ask you to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And another one in through your nose and out through your mouth. Ooh. Okay, we're losing cards. We're losing cards. We're losing cards. Okay, and we're gonna settle in. Calling upon our angels, our guides, our ancestors, our loved ones in spirit to bring us a message for our best and highest good for the week of May 29th through June 4th of 2017. What do we need to know? What do we need to do? What do we need to work on? What is the energy that will be surrounding us? I just want to get at least one more. Thank you. Okay. The shadow card for this week, we have the High Priestess. So some secrets may be revealed because in the After Tarot, she's got keys in her hand. So some secrets may be revealed to you about different things going on with you. Okay, that's interesting. Alrighty, so the first card that fell out that we have is the Star. So we're talking about healing, we're talking about hope, we're talking about nurturing ourselves as well as nurturing Earth and the others and our land and our home. This week, talking about healing ourselves, I feel like this, maybe talking about even taking like a salt bath or working with water and the healing energies of water. Okay, focusing on the light as well, because I feel like the last week or so has not been the most pleasant for some of us, you know, with all of the energies going on. It's just been very interesting. But it feels like refreshing your energy, replenishing ourselves, you know. Realizing, I also want to say with this, realizing how small we are in the grand scheme of things. Or realizing how small this situation may be in the grand scheme of things. And focusing on your, you know, self-healing. And self-care and nurturing as well, because we have the Empress. So, you know, after this thing has been birthed, or this thing has happened, has come about, this change has occurred, how do you nurture yourself in your healing, in beginning to heal? It's like you know, with the Five of Swords, you know, you had to stand your ground, you had to speak your truth, speak your peace, and, you know, you may have had to walk away, or somebody else may have had to walk away because of this. Maybe there was something you knew, some secret hidden knowledge you found out, and you had to stand your ground and walk away, or leave things behind, leave people behind, leave battles and arguments behind, old ways of thinking behind. You know, what truth are you left with after all of that? And can you, after all of this, and can you handle that? And do you like it? And learning to accept that new truth, that new realization that this Empress has birthed and given unto you. Learning to accept it. If you've been battle weary and worn, walking away from the battle, and how hard that can be, and accepting that. But it feels like we need a break. We need a break, you guys, to really just nurture yourself, take care of yourself. For some of you, this could even be replenishing your energy by spending time taking care of children, or by spending time with your mother or a significant female mother figure. It also very much feels like anything that you love or you find beautiful or sensual will be very helpful and beneficial in this. So beautiful smells, you know, floral fragrances, whatever fragrances you like, oils, again, the salt baths, what feels luxurious and good to you and nurturing to your spirit. Okay, maybe it's, you know, getting your nails done, maybe it's getting your hair done, maybe it's getting a new pair of shoes, a new hat, a new purse, a new pair of jeans, new wallet, you know. Taking care of you, because it's like you know, it's like you spend a lot of time here trying to fertilize something else and nurture something else, when in the end it wasn't appreciated, it feels like. And now it's time to take that vessel of water and turn it on yourself, to nurture yourself, to refill your own cup. Okay, and then we have death. So not physical death, but it feels like, you know, this is a big change for you. This is a big transformation for you. Maybe standing up, standing your power, standing your ground, walking away, you know, choosing your battles. Maybe that was a hard situation for you, a transformative situation for you. This is a transformative week and a transformative experience. It's like the universe is like, okay, this has happened. Now what are you going to do with it after? You know, how are you going to clean it up? How are you going to take care of yourself? How are you going to make it okay, is what it feels like. Very interesting. Okay. Or some secrets may come to light this week that totally change everything for you. Totally change it all. Very interesting. Okay. So let's start with Archangel Raphael. It was like conscious spirit or Raphael. Let's start with you, Raphael. Give us some more information about this week. Thank you. Acceptance is the underlying card. So dear God and Archangel Raphael, please help me accept that everything is going in the right direction. So remember, we were talking about acceptance. Okay, so that's very appropriate. But the cards we had fall out are Give Us Your Cares, which is so appropriate. Because it definitely feels like this, again, it's going to shake some things up, not as heavy as the Tower. So maybe this has to do with the Tower, because we had the Tower for like 2 or 3 weeks in a row in these readings, and we're recovering from that and nurturing ourselves and healing ourselves from that, and seeing what we walked away with and how that's changed us and transformed us, and what changes do we want to implement now that, you know, we're coming through this process. So, dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you, because this can be scary, right? Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in this situation. So they want to intervene. Ask for their help. Give them your cares, your fears, and your worries to help with this healing process. If I can pick the card up. Help with this healing process. Okay. And then we have Inner Authority. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for supporting me as I take back my power and listen to my intuition, desires, and feelings. So again, the intuition. Listening to it. The secret's been revealed. The High Priestess has given us the key to find some things out. And it may be things we don't want to know or don't want to look at, because it may be so shocking and transformative and changing us. But I listen to my intuition, desires, and feelings, and I take back my power. Because that's what this Five of Wands feels like. So thank you for confirming that message this week, Archangel Raphael. And Conscious Spirit Oracle, I ask for you to give us an affirmation or an element or something we can work with this week to help us. Because even though we may give the cares and the worries, it's still not an easy thing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So Moon Goddess, doing some work with the moon. Because we did have the new moon in Gemini on the 25th. So the moon is in its waxing phase. So what you want to manifest and create. So working with Archangel Raphael this week as the moon is waxing, creating that self-care, creating that nurturing, creating acceptance, self-love, self-respect, not beating yourself up or feeling guilty because of a decision you had to make, whether that is to stand your ground or walk away, whatever that is or means for you. But the quote is, the affirmation is, I am in harmonious flow with the moon's energy and all phases of life. I am in harmonious flow with the moon's energy and all phases of life. Okay. So we're bringing that harmony back into our awareness, into our energy as the moon, new moon in Gemini, you know, transforms into the full moon in Sagittarius. Okay. Alrighty, lovelies, but that is it for me. If you'd like to book a reading with me, please check out my website, www.mavenunmasked.com. Or if Etsy is your preferred platform, you can find the Maven Unmasked Etsy shop at the links below. Do you know that, again, that some of the readings on the mavenunmasked.com website you can only find there, and some on the Etsy shop you can only find there as well. Anything else? Full moon and Sagittarius readings will be available on the Etsy shop from June 8th through 11th or 9th through 11th. You can only get those in the Maven Unmasked Etsy shop. Again, if you'd like to get a reading with me, check out my website. And I hope you all have a beautiful week. Self-nurture, self-care. Larimar is great. Calming, beautiful energy if you're going through some of this. Amethyst and lavender and sage. You know, harmonizing the energy, clearing your space. Maybe that will help with some of this this week as well. But have a great one, lovelies. Bye.